Previously, we have seen what is the application we are going to create. So, let's start by determining what is the type of layout we need for the page. What do you think should be the type of layout we should use for the content page? Because we're going to have a single page and we don't need content that is below the visual part of this page, I will use a grid layout, which will allow me to set certain properties as the main container. So, what I'm going to proceed to do is to define as part of the page a grid element. I am going to indicate that I want to set a name for this grid, since we're going to use this name later on. Let's set the name to be, for example, container, and let's specify a background color that is equal to black. Earlier, I indicated that we were going to work with different colors that we have set in the resources section. However, as this is a color that we're going to use only once for the background color of the main grid, we're going to declare it this way. Here we have some problems, and it is that we have forgotten to remove the code behind that belonged to the initial application. I am going to proceed to remove this content so that we do not have problems. This content is hosted in the main page.saml.cs page. Let's start the application once again. And once the application has been deployed, we can already see the layout, which has a black background color. Inside this grid, we're going to be able to nest different controls. We could have also used an absolute layout, since only what we want is to be able to overlap elements. And as much a grid as a layout type, absolute layout allows us precisely to overlay different elements. For me, it is easier to use a grid for this project, so it is a layout that I choose for the application.